Hey guys, and welcome back for some more Walking Dead Road to Survival. This is the new roadmap mission, March to War number 1. We've got Act number 1 coming up here, which is a B+ recommended team grade. Now for this one, I just thought I would bring in a few of my new characters that I've won. As you can see here, I've had Molly for a while, but we're just having her as leader for the +24 crit. And then I've got Shiva in there, Abraham, Morgan, and one of my Jesus. The other one is actually on a scavenger mission, so I have to bring in the one I haven't really touched yet. But we'll just see how these guys go. As I said, I've got Molly as the leader with the +24 crit for melee. Both these stages look like they will all be walkers from the little icons in their boxes. And that's why we've got her there for the +24 crit. And then it was just a matter of changing the weapons to make sure they're high crit weapons. Shiva's weapon you can't actually change. She has a special weapon which stays the same, +30% attack and +30% defense from her special claw weapon. You can't really get too frustrated about not being able to change that. She's still getting the headshots here with just the 24 crit of Molly, so I'm not too worried that you can't change that, and that's pretty handy when it comes to people, so can't really complain about that. Now, with the opening of her, I actually wasn't near my computer. I was too excited to try and win her that I wasn't near my computer at the time that I opened it, so I don't have that on recording, so sorry about that, but I got too excited. Wasn't expecting to actually win her, and then she came out, so it was a nice little bonus, but I literally fell off my chair, but yeah, I didn't actually catch it on recording, so sorry about that, but that's the way things go. I didn't think I would get her, but I did, so that's just how it is. And then we've got Abraham, who you saw me win that 10-pack opening, and Morgan, who I bought in the supply depot on extreme sale. Could not resist that. He is a epic character, obviously, and then he's also a very good contribution to my melee team, and he will make a great leader for them. And on extreme sale, 38,500, like you can't resist that, so I had to go him. And then I've got a few Jesuses, but one of them's on the scavenger hunt, and this one's not leveled up, so untouched basically, so I just thought I'd bring him in. And they're doing good headshots at the moment. They only have the B++ rating, which is it's okay. It will get me through both these acts. I'm going to keep the same team throughout these acts. I guess this is generally just introducing you to Shiva and also my other new characters that you haven't seen in action for. Even though they're not upgraded yet, I just thought I'd bring in a new combination of the newer characters I've got. As you can see, Shiva's maul is absolutely epic. It's probably one of the best special rushes they've got. She actually jumps up on the person, which makes it 10 times better. I know the more you upgrade her, the more blood, etc. she gets on you, and then on the 4th tier she has the chain and blood, and just looks absolutely savage and brutal, so I can't wait to get her to that 4th tier. But for now, she's still a little baby. Well, not literally a little baby, but still only on the 2nd tier there, so we'll keep upgrading her, and we're just going to keep going now. I'm not always choosing, because I only have a limited supply of allies in my faction that have crit skills for melees, because this is all melee team. I'm not choosing those crit leaders just yet, because I do have a limited supply of them. I've got to save them for the later stages, so I just use people like Joshua and Maggie and things like that, just to get me through these early stages where I'm making the headshots enough with just Molly's leader skill for them later ones when I need the more crit. And that's why I save the people like Denise. Also have a few Mollys, Michonnes and things like that. That's why I save them for the later stages to get that extra double crit bonus. But we'll just keep going through this. They're doing good with their headshots. I'm not too concerned about it. I've watched Shiva do a few in there with her, which looks absolutely cool. And I know I usually don't use their rushes, but I can't resist hers. I just think it's that cool that I keep having to use it and use it over again. And hopefully you guys will like watching it, because I absolutely like pressing the button and watching it as well. So we'll see how it goes. So we're just going to keep going. Same team, and like I said, I'm just going to continue using those ones without the crit skills for now. Just basically because I'm going to save them for the later stages. If you're trying to do things quickly in quick concession and things like that, you've got to wait like 8+ hours, I believe, for your faction allies to recharge or be available again. So that's why I tend to leave them for the later stages, so that I don't get caught out, especially when you're using I'm not using my top team, obviously, so if I was using them I would have no trouble. I wouldn't even really worry about the ally I was bringing in. But when you're limiting your team grade and I guess challenging yourself and having a close team grade to what's recommended, then you got to be a bit more wary of that ally, because they're more crucial to your team, rather than when you're using an S1 plus team or an S1 plus or S1 team and coming into these B things. You can just fly through it without an ally. But yeah, with the B++, I'm going to I don't think I'll struggle in this act. More the next act, I'm going to have to be a bit smarter with my allies now. We're just finishing off that last zombie, and that should be up to stage 5 done. Thanks for watching.